Hi everyone, how are you today? Today I will to explain to you guys about my presentation. The title is The Importance of Education for Novice Voters in the Election. Before I start my presentation, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Leoni Indah Putrianto and I'm from Muhammadiyah University Yogyakarta. And this video is the end of English class taught by Mr. Agung Widoyoharjo. I will to start. I will to explain to you guys about the first thing is definition of election and beginners voters. The second is data from novice selector. The next is abstentional type, and the last is voter education. The first thing is definition about election. An election conducted by Indonesian citizens who have the right to vote to elect a representative who sit in the people representative body. The next definition is that beginners of voters is the first time voters who will use their voting rights that meet the requirement as voters, like this, I think. The next is data from novice selector. In 2004, 4.9% total amount, and the next is 2009 and 6.45%, and the next years is 2014 is 9.42%, and the last years is 2019 is 3.2% in the total amount. Is the in years to years is a very drastic to increasing and decrease. The next is I will to tell about the abstention type is three type. In the one type is ideological abstention. This influence the candidate pairs who are not in accordance with expectation of the voters. The second type is technical abstention. Is abstention arise because of obstacles such as not having an electronic ID card. The next type or the last type is abstention apathetic. Is this the voters included in his category are those who do not care about the Democratic Party. This is a number for abstention. In 2004, 23.3%, and the next year is 29 is 27.45, and the next year's is 2014 is 30.42%, and the last year's is 2019 is 19.24%. The next is I will to explain to you about the voter education. Is the two voter education. In the one education is the civic education, and the next is implementation the election. The first education in a civic education is this obtained from schools for beginners voters who sit in the school by instilling a love of the motherland and the importance of one vote can determine leaders for a term of 5 years, and this will reduce the level of abstention in the election. The next as education is election organizer. Is more to education to not receive money from a prospective candidate, and there are simulation related to the implementation of election. I think that's enough for me. Everything was explanation about today. I have included, and the conclusion is this education is important, and because novice voters contribute to the most votes, and by instilling this motherland love from citizenship, education will reduce the level of abstention in the novice voters. And from the education obtained from this implementation as a matter of a support, so that there will be no confusion for during the election. Okay, the last thing is election are the right of all citizens who have made the requirements. So do not waste your right vote and use them wisely in accordance with the conscience without any compulsion to elect leaders for a better country going forward. I think that's enough for me. Thank you guys for your attention. If I have mistake, I will to say sorry to you guys, and if you have a question, please comment in the below.